I'm now on the Historic Sports Car Club stand with the Formula Junior Association Chairman Duncan Rabagliati and the CEO of the Historic Sports Car Club, Graham White. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to Race Retro 2016.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Can I speak to you first, Graham? It's an exciting year this year for the Historic Sports Car Club with the 50th anniversary.
Yes, it's surprising that the club's been around that long, but it has, and we're going to try and celebrate it, really, in a number of ways, particularly with our first meeting going to Castle Combe, which is where the club ran its first ever race meeting back in 1966.
Yes. And you've got the World Series going for the Formula Juniors.
Yes, we've got our Diamond Jubilee starting this year and going on for 3 years. We needed 3 years in order to cover all the continents and have a series in each.
So how many rounds have you done so far?
Well, we've just done South Africa, which is the first sector, and we've got 10 sectors altogether. So we've still got a while to go.
So that finishes in what, 2000?
Finished at the end of 2018.
So it's a hell of an event to organise, I would think.
Hell of an event to organise. I hope we've got the stamina to do so, but I expect we have.
And Graham, you've taken over the Classic Formula 4 2000s from the BARC this year.
Well, yes, a group with the URS. A number of the cars raced with us last year, and I think they were offered BARC races again this year, but they felt that the entries weren't that good. They felt probably a little bit more comfortable in the environment of our events, being all proper historic events. So they have preferred to continue racing with us, which is great. Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
And you got a trophy at the Autosport International for the best stand, is that correct?
Yes, we were delighted really, because it was our 50th anniversary. We did make a little bit of an extra effort. We had a stand design, and we managed to get some beautiful, beautiful cars that have raced with us over the years. And we tried to sort of tell the history of the club by having a car representing each of the decades. But I think what was very special is that we found and located the car that won the first ever race that the HSCC put on. Which was a D-type Jaguar, owned actually by a German guy, but kept in the UK, and believe it or not, only 5 miles from where I live. And he very kindly loaned us the car to be on the show stand. We had also the car that finished second in the original race as well. It was much to our surprise that on the Sunday afternoon, one of the representatives from Haymarket, the organiser of the Autosport show, came along and said you'd been voted the best historic stand, not overall, I have to say. Don't want to take any glory away from anybody else, but it was a surprise and a delightful one, and we were thrilled.
And Duncan, you've always had a place on the Historic Sports Car Club stand, haven't you, for the juniors?
Yes, we've always been a bit like cuckoos and sat here, but we're all part and parcel of the HSCC, but it's brought quite a lot of different people to the stand, and I think we both benefit from having a dual presence here.
I mean, I've started filming the juniors back in the early 90s when you were lucky to get enough cars for a race.
Before I was born, yes.
No, I can't. No, I don't think so. But there was very few cars then to even get a race on your own, weren't you?
Well, absolutely. I mean, back in 1992, when Monoposto Racing stopped looking after us, and we then joined the HSCC. I mean, we were literally 4 Formula Juniors racing with Formula Fords, and just look how it's grown. It's been quite fantastic, and most of the time we've been part and parcel with the HSCC, so it's been lovely.
But there's so many different types of cars, isn't there? That's the great thing about it for the spectators, for the drivers. You know, you've got rear engine, front engines, you've got Italian engine cars, you've got so many different makes, haven't you?
Well, Formula Junior was very fortunate in spreading across the 6 years of Formula Junior, where the complete change in racing car design, almost a change every year. So we have 6 complete design trends represented in Formula Junior, which is lovely. And the number of makes, yes, I mean in South Africa we had 20 Formula Juniors, 14 different makes. I mean, it just shows the wide variety. And that was front, drum and disc spread across.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, for the interview, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show. Thank you.
Great, Graham. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.